student gamers at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community for both competitive and casual gamers. We're learning broadcasting, digital marketing, and live stream technology, skills that translate to real-world job opportunities. Everyone wins. Be a Maverick. Learn more at MNSU.edu. We're students at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community. Be a Maverick. Learn more at MNSU.edu.
gentlemen, welcome back to Maverick Esports, where today we are getting into the Rocket League content, thank God. I'm Kiwi, and today I'm joined by...
And I'm Tay.
We have Team Gold playing first. They're playing against Lindenwood University, as you saw from that last screen. Sorry for the delay. They asked for a little reschedule because one of their players was just getting out of class. So they just checked in, so we're just getting the lobby set up here soon. And how are you feeling about this matchup?
Feeling pretty good. Last time I was here was for a tournament that both teams were in, and Team Gold played very well throughout that, and I'm excited to see how they show up today.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. Cole has been cooking with these guys, especially with Windy. Windy has improved. He hit GC for the first time, I think it was last week. So he's been peaking. And tonight we're unfortunately missing out Z. So the roster is going to be Windy, Blake, and Buster. Z's car broke down, so he was not able to make it here. He lives closer to the city, so he wasn't able to drive down here, which is sad. But this roster still has a good amount of chemistry together. They've been scrimming a lot. We have a system where everyone practices roughly around the same amount, and I think they're going to take it.
Yeah, I think it'll be a definitely close matchup, but I'm excited to see how both teams will perform here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Not as good as Rocket League has been for the past few weeks, though. We've been seeing. This is probably gonna go over your head. I'm gonna kind of nerd out for a second. Rocket League Esports, RLCS, has been really popping off. We've seen G2 and Carbine Corp, G2 from North America, Carbine Corp from Europe. They've already secured major spots. There's only 4 major spots for the the 2 major regions now. So
I am slightly familiar with RLCS action.
So it's been kind of crazy, you know. Like G2, like I said, they've already locked in their major spots, and there's 3 more spots left to go, and it's pretty much up for grabs for anyone who just made the upcoming regional. The guesses are probably Gen G, Luminosity, SSG. But like I said, it's kind of a coin flip. It depends on how teams do in Swiss, which we know how M80, for example, does really good in Swiss and then just totally butchers it in playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. It's been a very exciting time in Rocket League. I've been grinding out the game because I've been motivated because RLCS started finally after like a 6-month off season or something like that. I don't know. That's just a guess. I wasn't counting.
Hard to say at this point.
What, August to January?
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it has been. But yeah, I'm excited for that to happen. We Team Purple, if you guys have not been paying attention, we are 2-0 to start off. I think we went to game 5 in our last match, and I think what happened if we didn't have a post game interview, but what happened during that was we started off pretty slow, but then came in hot, and then win game 4, and then we said, all right, we need to lock in, and we got game 5. But tonight's match will be for Team Purple's match will be right after this at 7:30, and we play against NDSU. And that should be a pretty good matchup. I think that their record is pretty good, if I recall. I might be thinking of another team, but we'll see.
Yeah, pretty good regional matchup there with
North Dakota.
2 different Midwest teams, upper Midwest teams. Should be a close match there, though.
It should be. And actually, one of the guys on there I actually kind of recognize. He just added me on Discord, and I actually recognize him. I think he's roughly around the same rank as me. So
yeah,
we'll see. This could be a pretty even matchup.
Yeah.
Especially if Ethan is showing up today, which he usually does, it might not be as close, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, I'm not trying to put pressure on my man Ethan, but he's definitely the game changer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And speaking of game changers, the game changer for this matchup for Team Gold, I think it's gonna be Windy, man.
I think so too. He's been definitely improving since, especially last semester. He had a couple rough performances, but since then he's been definitely on a comeback here.
Yes, for sure. We've gotten another coach on the side. I think through Fit Gamer. I don't remember exactly how it works, but we got another coach. He did a one-on-one session with Windy. He's done it with a few other guys too, and Windy's saying that he said today that it was actually a pretty good one-on-one session. So we'll see if that one-on-one session, like the decision making and whatnot, all comes out tonight.
Yeah.
I think it will.
Yeah.
Wendy's been looking pretty good, and he's making the 1v1s that we usually have quite harder. He's getting mechanical. He's practicing mechanics, and his decision making is getting a lot better. It's obviously 3v3, so Wendy can't carry the whole team in an even match, I should say. If he's playing with some people who are like plats, maybe he can carry. But he's
you never know though. Gonna be a little bit longer here as we're waiting for the match to set up, so I think we'll go to a little bit of a break before we get into the action. Should sound good. We'll see you guys in a bit.
up? We are back, and we are currently making the lobby.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be getting going here in just a minute or so.
Yeah.
As they're getting ready for the lobby, so hopefully we'll be getting the action to you soon here.
We are. I'm gonna take this moment to talk about our sponsors. I'm gonna take this real quick. Rockstar, one of my favorite sponsors that we got here. Personally, not as the business side. But definitely my favorite flavor has got to be the fruit punch one, which is one I showed you. I've tried multiple other ones. The limited time ones I liked, which are, like I said, is kind of sad because it's limited time mode. There's what was it called? The mango.
The guava.
So, yeah, mango lemonade. It was mango lemonade. It was so good, and it was limited time, bro. We had that as the first invitational that we had. And that one it was so good. I miss it, man. What's your favorite Rockstar?
I mean, the fruit punch is one of the more solid options as I'm currently drinking here. My other go-to is the silver ice, just kind of a classic, honestly.
We have a bunch of more sponsors that I cannot name because we have so many now. So thank you to all your sponsors. Rockstar just happened to be one that was on the desk. So thank you so much for that. And you guys should also check out this new TikTok that was just made. It's on our TikTok page, obviously, at Esports MNSU. And while you're also checking out our TikTok page, you guys should also check out the rest of our socials at Esports MNSU on X or Twitter, whatever the heck you want to call it. Instagram. I think we used to have LinkedIn. I don't know if we still do. I haven't cast in a while, so I don't know our socials much anymore. TikTok, like I said, just look up Esports MNSU on all your socials, and we'll probably show up. And you guys should definitely give us a follow. Check us out. Like I said, that new TikTok we just made is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to make, and Wendy and Buster were huge stars of it. So if you guys want to support those two, you guys should definitely check out that TikTok. There we go. Thank you. I was right. There was a LinkedIn.
And Facebook.
Thank you.
As y'all are probably using. I don't know anymore. Or Meta. I don't know. Is it Facebook or Meta now?
I think it's considered Facebook, but it's owned by Meta. So I don't know, man.
Fair enough. But it looks like we'll be jumping into the game here with Lindenwood University against your Maverick Esports as they are now entering a lobby here. It's going to be a close match, I feel like, so we shall be getting started here soon.
Yeah.
How do you think this match is going to go?
That's such a great question. Because Team Gold, when I cast, they like to make it hard on themselves. They'll go to Game 5 and make it the longest series possible because they like to see me cast. This is a joke, by the way. No, if I had to guess, though, my actual guess is that it's going to go to Game 4. And I think we'll take the series. I think it'll go to Game 4, though. I don't think we're going to sweep.
Fair enough. Looks
That's my
like
prediction.
All the players are now in, and we'll be switching to the broadcast here. So we're going to get started with match number 1 of this series.
Let's see how this kickoff goes first. Seems like, Pookie Bear Blake is obviously Blake. Wendy now having to defend double tap. It's not on target. Another shot off target. We might be able to get a transition here as Blake takes control of the ball.
For those figuring out, blue is Lindenwood University and orange being Maverick Esports.
I'm already liking the way that Maverick Esports are playing. We're already doing a good job of controlling the ball. We're being a little bit jumpy, but I think that, what are we cooking here? Actually, that was not a terrible play at all. No one went for the ball, though. I don't really blame Buster. He was the last one back. He probably expected someone to go for the ball on Lindenwood. Shot comes out, nice save by Blake. Keeps it pretty close. Like I said, we're doing a good job of controlling the ball. Pass out middle to Windy. Could not reach it, though.
And a good push by Buster there. A little risky there, though, it looks like, because that could have gotten past him. But able to make the play there nonetheless.
All right, Buster, you got to control this ball if you can. Nice. Even though he got beat, it was still a good try.
Ooh, but a good touch. Bringing it up for Maverick Esports, getting blocked by Stuzy.
That was a really good clear, and actually Stuzy's going to take a shot on net. It's actually a little bit off, but Blake, another guy that's been grinding. He's been playing a lot of twos. Every time that this team has a practice, if he isn't playing in a scrim for some reason, he is playing twos. Wait, a little bit of a pinch action kind of right there. Stuzy looking to make a transition with that touch kind of a little bit far. Pookie Bear is going to go for the ball. He kind of misses it, but he gets one person off the ball. Stosey beats Windy. And now this ball is kind of just floating in the midfield. Blake gets beat. Windy has to make this save. It was kind of awkward, but he does get it.
It's a good touch by Windy there, just above the goal. Seeing pushed by BMD and getting beaten by Trey for a Lindenwood goal.
I think Windy kind of had a heavy hit, and I don't think Blake or Buster really expected that to happen. They're both kind of awkward in net. I wonder if there was some miscomm issue too. Either way, it seems messy. Maverick Esports, they just have to kind of get around that. And
a good push here. Blake just off the crossbar.
And if that was Buster, I would call him the crossbar hero, man. That's his name in Discord right now. And it gives a hint towards our recent TikToks. So you guys should definitely check that out, like I said.
And a clearance by Buster there to the midfield, trying to keep pushing on it.
Windy got turn locked a little bit. All right, Buster with the free ball. He's just gonna take one little touch to the side here. I don't think most of Lindenwood expected that, so Buster bangs it back in. Stosey, nice first touch to get this transition, and Blake keeps it in, but it's a free ball. Windy, you have to go back. It's off. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but it was saved by Lindenwood's own player, it looked like. And now we're seeing the counterattack by Maverick Esports here right away.
Oh, and here comes the shot by Blake. Gets blocked away from Stosey. And Buster is dusted to this ball, so Windy now has to retreat back and hopefully take control of this ball, try to make a transition. Let's see it. He goes up in the air. Second touch wasn't great. His first touch was good, though. And he's actually going to ball chase a little bit. I like that. Oh, he got demo. That's tragic. And so did Buster, so that's an open net. Ooh, that is tragic. That is amazing play from Stosey, though. Well, Stosey got one demo. The beat MD got a second demo, so a good play from Lindenwood.
Yeah, Maverick Esports definitely going to need to bring this one back late in the game here. 2 minutes left in the first match.
And that's actually a good demo to start off. But Blake kind of missing the ball. It kind of relieves a lot of the pressure that Maverick Esports could have had. Now Buster trying to keep the ball in, but he gets past him. MD could not get that touch, and actually kind of faked out Windy on the backboard, which then kind of faked out Blake, and they score the open net, sadly.
Yeah, just a tough spot for Maverick Esports there. Not able to really position themselves where they wanted to necessarily. Definitely going to need some late game action here, though.
And that's not how we're going to start off with that late game action as Buster misses it off the sidewall. That's pretty hard to do. He was going full speed. I don't really necessarily blame him. The kickoff wasn't amazing. And you got to play aggressive when you're down 4.
Definitely.
At the point down 3. So I don't necessarily blame him for playing aggressive there. And now Blake just trying to keep possession of this ball. Is anyone there to help him out? No, not really. Buster gets around 2, but he can't really follow up. Trey trying to keep this close. Gets around 1, though. And here comes Beat. He has a lot of boost and a free ball, but he isn't doing a whole lot with it. Windy with it on the ground. This is where he is most deadly.
Windy getting a flick over, it looks like, but Trey for Lindenwood just immediately on it.
Here we go, another free ball for Blake, but he's kind of awkward. He didn't really expect that bounce. Windy with a nice 50. Buster kind of has to force the ball here. He does force it. Someone should be able to go. Oh my goodness, that was really sketchy out on defense from Maverick Esports.
It looks like Lindenwood just trying to waste the rest of the time here for the match to seal away this first one.
Yeah, that is a good idea to do. So Maverick Esports, they need to really try to keep possession so they can get a goal here. Any goal at this point would just kind of help with the
momentum.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. And oh my goodness, what a save from Buster! But it was a triple commit, I believe, on our goal line. Buster off the ceiling with the flip, could not reach the ball in time though. Windy kind of just playing patient, but we got to play a little bit more aggressive here, boys. Off the corner, but he doubles it on accident. Blake with no boost, can't really do too much with this, but he jumps for the ball anyway. Oh, we are whiffing now. And Windy with the shot, bottom left. No, it is off the post and up into the sky. This will probably go middle though, but it's not going to matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Lindenwood University will be taking our first game in our best of 5 series.
Yeah, not the start you necessarily want to see for Maverick Esports here. Not able to put up any goals. Hopefully they'll be able to just take a breather here, clear themselves mentally, and bring it back into the next one here.
Yeah, I can tell that second half, or maybe not second half directly, but after the Lindenwood, that's what I have to say. Lindenwood University, after they got that fourth goal at like a minute 30 left, I would say that Maverick Esports looked a lot better. Still not good with that, but they looked a lot better. I think if they clean up their defense, they will be pretty competitive against this team. I just think that they needed a second to warm up and really lock in.
Yeah.
So I bet you that's exactly what Cole's saying. If not, Cole's 10 times smarter than me when it comes to Rocket League. That's why he's the coach, not the player, you know.
Yeah, from what I remember last time watching this gold team, I saw a lot of counterattacking, and I think if they can play a lot more defense here, they'll be able to bring that as we are getting started with match number 2.
And we'll see how this one goes here as Buster was the one to take the kickoff. Stosey tries to get the offense going, but actually gets the ball stolen away, and Wendy takes a shot. Wendy trying to get this middle, but it's really slow. And now here comes the blue team. Actually, nice cut from Buster. I love that. And maybe even a shot. Nope, an awkward touch from Beat. And now here comes Team Blue. We're going to see a transition come out here from them. A shot on target and a redirect from Stosey. What a play from Lindenwood.
Yeah, definitely a good team play there. A lot of good communication, really good positioning there by Stosey.
Yeah, that was I think Blake was rotated back a little bit too far. He couldn't cut that pass, so he's playing the shot. And I think even then he was still playing a little bit too far out for that shot. Wendy's dusted here, so thank God he kind of stopped going for that. Wendy's going to try to cut this. That's actually a beautiful cut, and we have someone up. Oh. Oh, I had to go silent, man. I was about to say that we had someone to go follow it up with Buster. I don't know if he got faked or if he just missed. And then a redirect of some sort, like a 50, goes right into the post, and Blake could not get there in time.
Tough break for Maverick Esports there. Really needing to at least put something up on the board as we are getting a quick one.
Yeah, that is exactly what Maverick Esports needed to get some motivation and momentum going their way.
Good kickoff from Windy there, and Buster able to read that perfectly to get that in for a Maverick Esports goal.
Crossbar hero, man. You didn't hit the crossbar there, though. Let's see how Maverick Esports can use this momentum. Beat just smacks it into the corner. He's actually probably, he was going to go for another touch, but Blake cuts him off. Let's see what Blake can do on the ball here. The substitute passes it to Windy, but Windy was a little bit slow to it. And now Buster has to play some defense. Trying to just not let them have free ball. Did force the ball, but a double commit came out. And let's see if Blake can follow up. A decent 50 where Buster can now take the ball, but a shot comes out, but a nice save from Windy.
We're seeing Stosey midfield with some decent positioning, trying to start a push, but a good save.
It seems like our defense has been a lot better, but this is still kind of getting risky as we're letting them have a free ball with a flip. Trey got his shot saved, and a nice 50 at the midline is actually going to relieve a decent amount of pressure as long as Windy can get over Stosey. He does. And now Lindenwood does not have a whole lot of control, especially after the odd double commit in that corner. Buster gets goomba'd by his teammate, but the shot goes off the post.
Almost a really tough break there for Maverick Esports, but we're seeing the counterattack push here. Not able to get there, though.
And now Blake, kind of an awkward situation with not a whole lot of boost. And Windy with a nice cut to save that. 3 minutes left, and what are we seeing from Lindenwood right here? What? Stosey not with a lot of boost, trying to get this middle, but gets taken away from Blake. Is Windy going to be able to follow up? He does, and gets around one. He might be able to take a shot here. It does go middle. Is anyone there to follow up? Buster, yes. Not a strong shot, but a shot goes on, and now Stosey has a teammate to help him. Nice save from Windy.
Good save.
And here we go. Buster trying to get that ball out of there, and he does. And that was actually such a good 50 that most of the blue team was retreating back. And now it's the fight at the midfield. Who gets the free ball first? And it is Lindenwood. And Stosey going for a pass middle. Sends it to the moon. Nobody's there. Trey trying to also pass this middle. Gets around one, but Buster's going to block it.
Good clearance by Buster, but
not
no over yet, but off the crossbar.
Nice clear by Windy, but we need to start controlling the ball here a little bit because we are getting stomped at this mid line right now. And there goes one of our players as Windy's trying to keep control. Almost gets it. Buster now bangs it back in. Windy maybe going for a redirect. Could not put it on target. That's a really hard redirect. And now he's kind of slow back. He doesn't have a whole lot of boost. Blake bumps one off the ball, but Buster needs to wait. That is middle. Windy with the save. Oh my goodness. Blake trying to go for nothing. And actually, I messed with that touch, but it got around Blake. Windy bumped off his own backboard with no boost. This is not good. Blake trying to keep it close, but could not do so. Buster needs to save this. He's kind of awkward spot. Oh my goodness, what is happening on Maverick Esports? This is getting so risky. But finally, we got a semi-decent clear, but it goes right to Stozy, who's one of the most mechanical players in this lobby right now.
1 minute left here. Maverick Esports really needing to put one in the back of the net as the ball is being pushed onto them, but a good clearance there by Windy.
Yeah, we need to get some offensive pressure here. We were looking good defensively, but we need to be able to control the ball out of our half. This is what happens when you just give the ball up to mechanical players. Oh my goodness, that's off the post. And another shot comes in, and another one saved by Buster. And here comes Beach, trying to go for the backboard read, could not do so. Trey going for the double tap. It is off target. Oh my goodness. Windy kind of gets bumped right into his teammate. That is tragic. 14 seconds left on the clock, and it is on the goal line. Windy with the save. But Maverick Esports, they need to get it out of their half and into a scoring position. That is one decent start. It's still up in the air. Can anyone get under it? No. Maverick Esports on their last life in the series. Oh my goodness, what a game. That was actually a really good game. I think like I said earlier, we really need to start controlling the ball on defense.
For sure.
I mean, I guess you can't see it right now. You're looking at us, but it was 3 shots in Maverick Esports against 11 shots for Lindenwood. So pretty hefty difference in shots and like the difference in shots. So we need to change that. We obviously don't. We want more shots on their nets. It's kind of like hockey, you know. Usually the team that has more shots on net is usually the team that wins. So
for sure, we'll see. Hopefully, after this, they're able to bring a couple games back to them. But
if it's a reverse sweep, man, that'd be hype. That'd be really hype. I'll be hyped up, and it'll definitely make me hyped up for our upcoming match, which, by the way, if you guys are just joining us now, there's another match coming in after this. I will not be here for casting that. I'll be actually on the pitch. So if you guys want to watch that, it should start around 7:30, depending on how long this stream goes, which I'm actually going to just take time real quick. It is 6:46. We should be chilling. We have 45 minutes for 3 games maximum. We should be chilling.
For sure. Getting started in match number 3 here as we move to the action on the field.
And actually, this is looking good for Maverick Esports. You guys can't quite see it yet, but they actually got the ball on offense here. And Trey gets it over Buster, and there goes their offensive pressure just like that. And actually, I kind of like what Blake's doing there. Stalling time, but yet keeping the ball pretty close. Stozy kind of gets the ball taken away from him. 1v1, Trey versus Buster. Trey with a nice save. And Blake maybe with a nice 50. Yes, he does get into some open space, but no one from Maverick Esports is going for that ball. Free ball for Blake. Let's see what he can do. He goes up in the air. Gets a decent 50. Oh, I think he almost had that flip.
Ooh, and the shot there not on target. But definitely Maverick Esports applying more pressure here. But Lindenwood currently sending it back and scoring.
What happened here? I know that Windy got beat by Stozy. Oh, I think Buster turned up a little bit too early. He should have just played the shot. He was so deep, he should have just played the shot, but whatever. We have been down at this point before, and we made it. We didn't make a comeback, but we got a goal back pretty soon. So we'll see if Maverick Esports can do that again. Blake kind of overcommitting here, though, sadly. So Windy kind of stuck in an awkward 1v1, 1v2. But he does make the save because that's how Windy is, man.
Huge save by Windy there.
And Stosey showing off those mechanics. Like I said, he's probably one of the most mechanical players in this lobby. I was pretty impressed about what he had in his back pocket right away. And Buster kind of getting bumped off this ball, trying to make a transition, and just needed some help from a teammate there. Wendy with the free ball. Going to take it up the wall. Let's see what he can do up in the air. Just air dribbling it towards the backboard. Does get kind of cleared away from Stosey, but Buster is there to block it away. And he actually makes Trey fight at that. And it just seems like we just can't get it past this corner. We need to get some control in this corner so we can pass it out middle. Here comes Stosey with some control. This might be able to lead to a transition. No. Buster's going to just bang it back in, and we might be able to see a transition now, though. Yeah, we did. So Stosey with a shot, maybe. That's a hard angle. Another hard angle from Trey. But we have transition coming in. Windy on the ground. Kind of gets dunked, but he might have a teammate to follow up.
Ooh, and a good demo
maybe a pass
by
middle.
Windy.
Is anybody there? Oh, Buster chooses to not go for that. And Blake actually going to cut this. And he's also going to cut that too. Maybe someone to go for that. Windy opts out of it. He's just going to try to force for Buster. Actually gets a decent 50 out of that, but Buster, no boost, tries to pass middle for Blake, who puts a shot on target, but is anyone there following up? Trey follows up on his own save. Buster is going to try to bang it back in. We're having a decent amount of offensive pressure now. We just need to play a little more aggressive to actually maybe get the shot.
A good angle, but not able to get it in.
It's off, thank God, but maybe someone from Lindenwood could score that, but they can't because Wendy's there. And another ball goes right to Trey, free ball. And Blake kind of gives it up a little bit. He had a little bit better chance to oh my goodness, I couldn't even speak because that was kind of disastrous from Maverick Esports. Buster and Blake bumping into each other, and then Wendy getting bumped into an awkward spot with the ball going straight down in front of him. Like, that's a tough situation for Maverick Esports.
Very unfortunate as we're getting into the third kickoff of the match. Maverick Esports really needing something here to apply pressure.
Yeah, Maverick Esports, we need to start winning this mid line. Oh my goodness, what a redirect. And actually almost went in. If Blake was not ready for that, that's probably a goal.
Blake pushing in, trying to get a pass to Buster, but not close enough, and Blake missing that extra touch there.
And actually a shot's going to come through, but it's really slow. Actually, I do not mind that from Windy. Maybe I do now. And a save here from Blake, and Buster with a nice fake, actually. And we'll see what Blake can do on the ball here as he's up in the air going for a flip reset. Did not get the flip. And Buster is forced a half flip. You might see a redirect. Yes, that is a good shot from Stosey.
Yeah, we're going to need to see a lot of aggressive play for the rest of this match, most likely, as down by 3 with just over a minute left. It's do or die for Maverick Esports here. Yeah, we'll see what they're able to pull off on the kickoff here.
For sure. At this point, just send everything, man. Play an aggressive second man. Play an aggressive third man. You need to get 3 goals in a minute. It's hard to do that. So we got to see if Maverick Esports can do it. And it has to start from this transition from Buster. And it does get to the midline, but Stosey, like I said, that midline presence from Lindenwood is so dominant. And we got to see if Maverick Esports can break out of that when they only have a minute left on the clock. And we actually see them get past 1, and that is on target. Nice save from Windy. Nice reaction time. And another, an odd touch. This might be kind of awkward for Maverick Esports as Blake backflips. That's a good pass out middle. Trey with the shot. Weak. So it is saved by Windy.
Lindenwood just trying to play the time-wasting game here for the rest of the match.
Oh, but that's a big beat. That beat 2 defenders. And a nice 50, maybe someone there. Blake is going to go up for it, but he misread the ball. And we'll have to see Maverick Esports have to score in 20 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We might be able to say it now that Lindenwood is going to be the winner of this series. You know, all I gotta say is Lindenwood, man, you have some special talent on your roster. Of Stosey is a phenomenal player. I could see what's his name, Beat MD, being another mechanical player too. You guys have some talent, and these guys are going to be someone to fear with in the playoffs. And I'm hoping that Maverick Esports can make it to the playoffs, and we might get a redemption arc going. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, though, we're going to call it quits for that. We have Team Purple playing in like 45 minutes or so at 7:30. Again, against NDSU. That should be a really good matchup. So please, if you enjoy our Rocket League content, stick around and watch that with us. And we'll see you guys next time.